for our primary presentation for una today. Una know say the ADF it don't be an organization where it don't get a focus on a roadmap where it be aim for make the territory be ungovernable, at the same time for punish Cameroon, as una know our territory na just 20% for the part of the two Cameroons, and you get the Cameroon territory na 80%. But for our territory, would give for Cameroon their GDP over 63% of their GDP it come now from inside our territory. The vast majority of them it come from petrol. It also come from cash crop them where it come up primarily from the CDC. Our strategy, which General Mba Ivo it be implement them in the beginning and of the launch of the ADF, it be been for cripple the Cameroon their capacity for exploit our territory and completely stop production and exportation of our cash crop into La République du Cameroon, so that they no go get no hope, they no get no possibility for even rents, for even borrow money them for inside the international banks. Somehow, my country people them would end up a place where Cameroon that will recover from the gains them for General Mba Ivo. As soon as we see for update for the chart way day for day, when I will see clearly say for 2017 the CDC production it dropped. It came for 2018 due to the activity that will be carrying on for inside the CDC. Even banana it dropped to 0. You get cash crop like rubber, it dropped to less than 20%. You get oil palms, it dropped to less than 30%. You get fresh fruit bunches, it dropped. You get rubber, or it dropped significantly. And then look the chart. So when it comes for 2019, it picked up again. And this one, it come as a big result of Cameroon, their government, being able to infiltrate our revolution. For pay money for through their testimony now they for outside, through Chris Anu, then bribe, then give money for it bring a deal for Sako Ikome, for help La République du Cameroon for recover back for the gains that will be done gain on the ground. And they be in that arrangement they be pay Sako Ikome 30,000 francs, 30 million CFA. For Chris Anu, we don't know how much they be pay, and they also give you farm and give it that farm the open palm oil and stuff like that. Now the arrangement that way they begin with the Sako Ikome. Chris Anu don't come out testify. Their member they don't come out testify. So this is pure science. So again, for no be any conspiracy theory again. These are practical things that have happened. So wait till one make una look am fellow Ambazonians. Now the amount of money where the Cameroon government it make for CDC. Where this year after them pay Sako 30 million per month. Look and say for 2018, the money where the Cameroon government make for CDC now 506 million CFR. It dropped to over 200% of their income for CDC. But after them bribe Sako Ikome and then get arrangement with Yi and Chris Anu for 2019, the CDC come up for make 500 million CFR to 18 billion. 18 billion CFR. That is almost 2,000% of the money who will be done cut them down off for CDC. And guess how much they pay Sako? 30 million. For some man where he no nothing. He go fee say that money na some big money. So then give you 30 million for take more than 17 billion. That money it don't help Cameroon for organize football. That money it don't help Cameroon for pay some of the debts them. So that they go there for place where they fit buy armored car. So the armored car they won't be the same for road. Now the enabling as a result of the failure for we for stop infiltration. I will talk about a collective failure because not if you end up blame IG. Now the collective failure we get them where he reverse all the gain that will be done get them through General Mba Ivo. or they run reverse them all for inside the savannah, the Atlantic state. So the exportation of crude oil after the destruction of Sonera, you get also the stopping of lumber and cocoa beans. If you don't stop and all, these are the areas we would want target and back going forward for make sure so we will get a training of strong base and not need to give all the which will happen, but our goal now for go back for reverse the gain we Cameroon and get them because of the deal, the CDC deal, and then take us back for the 2018 point where General Mba Ivor if that accomplish and for we where they go get zero export of banana, we go cut down rubber below both the process and pack rubber and also the rubber where they tap them. We go stop them, we go bring strategy them for stop them. For concerning lumber, we will also we'll get strategy them already for the war council where it will be implemented. For cocoa beans, our implementation for cocoa beans, Dr. Chuayaba, he be done announce them. It already be implemented on the ground. We don't give a way out for farmers and for cocoa beans where they will rely on, especially the one way they be done borrow money for use other options and for sell their cocoa beans other than the one way it go benefit Cameroon economically. Also for coffee, also we don't get specific plans and we get specific recruitment for target coffee, for target cotton, and for target rubber. There is also something where the governing council need for this study now the issue for aluminium. Cameroon government they ran signed big contract with Australian government before the start of this war for begin process some aluminium the way they collect them from other African countries. They bring them through Douala Seaport na entire Cameroon project inside Cameroon, the inside Ambazonia territory. But due to the mandate way the doubling declaration again for we go to inform the Cameroon government say we will punish them when it comes to their process of aluminium. We will likely, if they continue the war the way they go, for they kill our people with the way they go, and then they not try for come to their senses, we will go after the aluminium plant inside La République du Cameroon as a means for cripple their economic means to fund this war. We may go after their electric grids, critical electric grids that may affect their day-to-day livelihood as citizens of Cameroon. As we will try to limit their ability for their government to prosecute this war. We may go after their train railway. We may also have choose the option to target the Chad Cameroon pipeline project. Those are huge things that are in the pipelines for us to take this our liberation to the next level. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a clear roadmap for punishing Cameroon of its occupation, to punish Cameroon of its genocidal war against our people, and we are putting them on check as we are moving forward. And with the call on our people, say for we to accomplish all these movements, we'll get a two approach. One of the way now the leader of our liberation movement is prepare the ground by engaging the other various factions for our struggle one-on-one. For narrow the differences, we will get them and find common grounds for collaboration, like would that meet the APLM, like we would meet with the other factions them as well, for engage them so that we will meet up the criteria where the Americans in particularly they don't voice them through people like Thibaut Nagy, say make all we for Ambazonia will stand for one mob. And me, I think when I see from my platform also, as I push, I call JK, call Ray Baba, I call Eugene Ufoka. I specify these three people then because I know say they not be corruptible. They feel that make mistake one time or another. JK, now somebody who will be done love it so much when he be start the fight against the whole divide and rule between the so-called Northwest and Southwest. I admire you very much for that the courage. But if we don't focus the energy so much on blackmail, but because we don't sanitize our liberation and kick out and silence all those war criminals and people who were agents provocateurs who specialize in bringing us to the Gotha level, but for the sake of our people, we have also gone into that Gotha level and we beat them in their game. And today we can call on our other activists who have shy away because of those provocations and those insult here, insult and there, to say that we don't want that anymore. But we can still go there if they choose to. But we are now calling on our people to come together as our leader is doing. We are assisting him in that vision to ask everybody. We need everybody to come on the table, all hands on deck. Stop the insult, stop the blackmail, stop unsubstantiated claims. Of course, criticize positively, criticize to build, advise, but work with us. Like our good friend Sikor Johnson is helping us on the ground in a good way. Chris Bongam also, we need him in Boyo. We need people who are qualified, not just people who are looking for publicity. They just want those type of things. I still have I have my own kukumbiako with people like that. But for the sake of our leader and his vision, I will still go ahead. But I want to assure our base that Mr. No Connie is still Mr. No Connie, and we will walk this way of unity with long, long spoons.
Well, as my fellow Ambazonians, as I don't hear from the Deputy Defense Chief, how this Cameroon government, through their infiltrators and their spoilers, for me, we believe, say, for life, when people that go through the process of life, when they make mistakes or they see things in a way they not work for them, life, they give them time for them for fix them. And people way they need the one learn for the process of life itself, for recognize their mistakes and for fix those mistakes. Those people go suffer. They go suffer. Not be now God they punish them. Not them they punish themselves. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it give the Ambazonian people a clear, simple strategy for beat La République du Cameroon and defeat them. They give them a strategy. They give them a plan. Between 2017 and 2018, General Mba Ivo of the Ambazonia Defense Forces under the Governing Council of Ambazonia, he shut down the entire Cameroon, their operations to make money for Ambazonia. Because for stop the exploitation of Ambazonian resources, na part of our war calculation. Just like the international community right now, it did do them for Russia. They did stop all the place where Russia fit make money for the world. Germany don't stop the European Union. They don't stop the money where Russia and the place where Russia and the use, and they call it, say, the SWIFT system. When after they all international transactions that they take place, they don't call Russia, make Russia not use them again. The goal of the forces they call it, say, restoration forces of FACO. The reason why their goal now for kick out any other force and go after the ADF. Now for make sure CDC continue for run. And as soon as I don't see them, CDC don't come up from 2017, 2018 from being zero production. By 2019, they moved to 500 million. And then now when they see them, they make now 18 billion. And with 18 billion, they start for ensure, for tell the world, say, then they don't start for get control of Ambazonia. They use the money for build stadiums. They use the money for host the Nations Cup.
We don't lay all out for now. And we'll get this plan. It don't be workable. We don't do them in the past, and we will do it again. Like our press secretary Dan Tokam, for 2018, they will run down CDC to zero. They don't inject bribery. Those bribery, they instruct them on how to carry out, way to way, then carry out for bring tribalism and for kick people out, assassinate key players in FACO. And it will not happen again. Even in Indian, it will not happen again. Not in our watch. We are telling you guys, we will stop the exploitation of cocoa beans. We will stop the exploitation of rubber. We will stop the exploitation. We are doing it even in Bui. We have stopped the exploitation of eucalyptus trees for electricity pole to zero from Bui by
Right.
blocking those roads that we block in Bui. We have stopped the exploitation of tea. In Du Tea, they have completely closed it because we closed rank, we held the line there, it stopped. Those areas were critical. Our forces were not making dramas of fighting. You were asking us what was the brigade doing? The brigade make sure say we go for the place where it pinched La Republic the most for stop exploitation of our resources to fund Cameroon's budget against us. And we will do the same thing. Trust us. Trust our plan. But they say people who fail never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. But this will not be your portion. And I'll be very proud for Ambazonia and them for make the Egg of Sea the leading organization. Our fundraiser last month will be organized by the U.S. mission. It was a vote of confidence from our people, donating over 4,000. Is it 40,000 US dollar? And I want me go back for the chairman them for CDC. Me the
Yeah.
technician
It
bring
be
una
very
up. Me
it be
wanna
very
see
important
who are
for,
the, yes, for the board chair members for CDC. Now direct appointee for president of the Republic of Cameroon. Amongst them, you get the colonial governor for Atlantic State and the colonial governor for the Savannah State. Amongst the individual there for the members, chair board member them for CDC. Now a serious organization for sustained Cameroonian exploitation. So these are the people where they make deal with Sako Ikome, with Chris Ano. They are the main people behind the manager. The general manager, they don't simply work now, they be answerable to the topest level of security and leadership of Cameroon. So now why the on say Supermon they work, CDC they do open for some side, even they don't even brasseries drink they sell for day. So we no go hear anything. Stop the brasseries. You see brasseries motor in the pass, put them for fire. Me will no one hear anything say because of this. When I can't join restoration forces, oh this one may will be one. We want unity for action. That means any unity way when I know we go stop brasseries. Like the unity way they want to move take unity we want go stop mountain race. They talk say no. Why when I no can join? Why when I no can get meeting? Why no action? Action. So